Alright, welcome to Perkerson Park Disc Golf Course here at Atlanta. And this is a great park. I've been to one other time before, and interesting about this is that they have this little QR code for basket positions. So people from out of town can use that to see exactly where the pins are and the feet and distance. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've only played here once before, and it's a beautiful course. One other thing to note is all of the leaves on the ground in some areas makes it a lot more difficult to find your disc, especially when you don't have bright colored discs. But I'm gonna go take a stab at it and see how we do today.
Oh no! Come on, redirect. Oh, yes. Redirect. No, that's way short. No. Throw. Oh, that's going to be hot. Get that's in. That's a gem. That's a gem.
Nice
Hit
shot,
the rope.
dude.
Great toss,
thank you.
Man.
Way to suck fast.
Yep. Well, and like I said, I'm not one. I'll sit there and there's going to be people like you.
What is that? Take it in the butt?
Wait. Yeah, it actually is.
Oh, no.
Oh, you like my throw?
Hold on, one more, Grant. One more, Grant. Oh, that was a good line, too.
Oh, so close to being good. Alright, so I was invited to join a group of like 5, starting off the first 3 holes. I felt a little rushed. Didn't feel like I was could just relax and take my time. So those holes weren't the best. This one was a little frustrating because I don't know if you could see it. I hit about the right distance. I don't know, I thought it was maybe 15 feet in front of the pin, and it just picked up and rolled. And I think it rolled OB, which kind of sucks. So close. That was my LUCID justice on just a little bit of Flex Sennheiser. Yep, I'm OB. That's just brutal. Coming into the basket, it picked up and rolled. Just kept going. Oh, I hate to see it. All right, so this is in the A position. It's a pretty standard forehand hole, just right to left. There's kind of a drop off of some sorts to the right, so you just gotta make sure you get it long enough before you start turning right. So throwing my felon. Let's hope this works out. Oh, and he pulls it. I pulled that one pretty far left. No skipping leaves. No, headshots the same thing I did last time. It's a lot more uphill than you think. Don't throw it high enough. Laying up for par. Alright, so this whole 315 feet just dead straight. See if I can just make something out of this here. Get off that tree. Oh. Not the route I was going for. Hole 8, 358 downhill. This one's going to be a little bit more flippy, hopefully. You get a late turn to the right. Oh, we're really turning into the tree. I think this is what I should have done. Second guy is always better. I was going to correct our mistake. Throw a forehand. That's what we should have done. Basket's other side down the hill to the right still. Oh, what? Leaning back. Oh, I was leaning back while I was throwing. Right. So this is what's frustrating is there's my first, well actually my second drive. Basket's right there. My second throw is now just right here. Fun times. Right in front of it. Same thing. Well, I almost died, but hole 9, par 4. I threw this one in practice a couple times and I was turning it over. Hopefully we can get that kind of flight out of this thing. It's a little S shape to the basket. Throw it low again. I'm not very good at throwing uphill. Alright, it's up over the hill about 375 feet. Fusion suspect, about 250 or so. I got enough. Deep breaths. Let's move over here. That's the kind of day it is. That is the kind of day it is. so bad. As good as I can hope for, I guess. Alright, so my battery's about to die. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the round. I don't know what happened to my battery. Well, that's frustrating. It's my theme of today. A frustrating round of disc golf. Just seemed like everything was just falling apart today. Putting, driving, upshots. Played this course a lot better last time I was here, which is kind of frustrating. You come into rounds with expectations, I guess, of all I played like this before. Certainly I could do it again. It's kicking my butt today. Oh my gosh. Why did I throw that disc? Just trying to make things work. It seems to be the opposite of what's going on. All right, very similar to a couple holes ago. All right, I think we got a lucky tree kick. Oh, we got a birdie. It's about time. All right, downhill about 385 feet, so I'm gonna forehand my justice here. Hopefully this works out. I seem to say that a lot. And that's when my battery died. You know, I was hoping that my battery had died before that shot, so I could save myself the trouble of not having to put it in there. But in a way, I'm like, you know, I'm just going to show it. And interestingly enough, you know, I gave myself a mulligan on that hole and I re-threw it. I had a shot for birdie and I missed it. And I got a par and I was like, maybe I could have gotten par anyways on it. But besides that, I played the rest of the holes and I got par on all of the other holes. And I felt like I was just having a terrible day. It just seemed like my driving wasn't all that great. Putting was not good. And so I pose a question to those of you that have made it this far, that are actually listening to the video. What do you do when you're getting into a round and you feel like your just mental game is deteriorating? Because I felt like that was part of that day. I was a little exhausted, possibly hungry as well, and I didn't have any food with me. Just feeling physically drained, but then just mentally on top of it, I felt like it wasn't helping. So I thought that I was 10, 12 down during that round. It turns out I was, above par. Plus 10, plus 12. 12 over par. It turns out I was only 5 over par. And so I was like really surprised that I thought I was just doing absolutely terrible. It wasn't my best, but what do you do when you guys get in that situation? When you're just feeling, how do you get yourself out of a bad mindset? So that course was a good course, and I've only played it twice, but I enjoy that course. Perkerson Park, or Perkerson Disc Golf. So it didn't get to show the rest of the holes, but there's some good holes after that. I'm gonna have to get some backup batteries or something, because I'm kind of sad that I missed the rest of it. And there's a par 5 on hole 18 where you've got a creek on the left that's all OB and just a narrow fairway uphill. It actually splits into 2 fairways and then comes back together. So it's a fantastic course in Atlanta, in my opinion. I haven't played any other hole courses in Atlanta, but definitely one, if you're in the area, I would recommend. So that's about it for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Sorry I couldn't get all 18 holes, and maybe I'll film around next time I'm there and get the rest of the course in there and have a better mental game and a better time playing.